Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, wheat, and cotton, courtesy of the good folks at barchart.com. Corn futures ended the Tuesday session with 1 1/4 to 2 3 cent losses. December is still about 10-cent gain for the week. As we look towards soybeans, those futures fell about 3% to 4% on Tuesday. That is, November set at a 2 1/4 cent loss for the move. Soy meal futures ended $1.70 to $4.40 in losses, leaving the October contract at the lowest point since July of 2022. Chicago wheat futures ended the session 3/4 to 3 3/4 cent on the high side Tuesday. KC wheat futures closed the day 5 to 6.5 cents in gains. As we look toward cattle, they ended Tuesday session with a double-digit loss led by the feeders. As we look toward hogs, Tuesday's lean hog trade ended 42 to $1.35 in the red in the front month contracts. October was the outlier with a 12-cent gain for the day. Cotton prices ended Tuesday's trading with 22 to 32 cent losses that limited the December contract's weekly move to a net 28-point gain. Neighbor, there's your commodities, courtesy of barchart.com. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite. We had a sheep and goat sale, going to have a cattle sale. Sean, let's talk about both of them.
Sheep and goats went good, Larry. We ended up with right around 4,000, a few more. Yeah, I called the market steady, kind of all the way through on the kids and lambs. So those better kids bring up to $2.80, $3 on maybe some really fancy red-headed boar buttons, but for a whole, the Spanish and the Boer Cross kind of from, $240 to $280 all day. So I thought that was pretty good. So the real Cuda Spanish, maybe a little bit less. And on the lamb market, we didn't have a whole lot of lambs, but lambs we had so good. I think most of them all bring, up tops up 280 again, somewhere around there. Maybe some lighter ones, 290. But I thought we got along real well there. And some of those Packer nannies and Packer bucks and ewes, they didn't have too many friends. It was, it might have been a tick softer than it was last week, but we had quite a few of those Packer nannies, so they didn't have quite as many friends as they have had, so that might have been a little softer. But all in all, we got along real well.
Good. Now, the billies, the spotted billies, are not this next week, but the next?
Yes, they'll be here the 17th. There'll be 15 to 20 of those spotted billies, and there'll be 15, 20 of the spotted nannies. Right. So anybody needing something like that, sure come see us. We'll sell them right around noon, so you'll come see us if you're needing something like that.
All right. How are the cattle lining up tonight for tomorrow?
I'm thinking we'll get around 1,000, Larry. It's a little early yet to tell. They're still rolling in, but I'm sure thinking we'll get somewhere around that.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Y'all have a good sale in Fredericksburg. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. As we look toward the national pork carcass cutout value, increased by 56 in the Tuesday afternoon report to 96.60. The bellies fell by 9.89, another 174 weaker to 70.63 on Tuesday afternoon. Federal slaughter, 487,000 head. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, the wholesale box report had choice 301 lower, the select $1.39 weaker in the afternoon, 128,000 head slaughtered for Tuesday. That made the week-to-date pace 253, trailing last week by 2,000 and the same week last year by about 5,000 head. USDA confirmed 16,000 head of cash cattle sales on Tuesday. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company, going to sell sheep and goats and cattle on Wednesday. What's it looking like Tuesday evening?
Kind of anticipating that, probably 800 to 900 on cattle, not as busy as last week. Cow numbers down a little bit this week. People anticipating we get a little rain around here. So, it would put the faith back in whether it's the producer or the feeder or anybody. I mean, even the feeder needs cheap grazing, and it takes rain to make cheap grazing.
Right.
So, like I said, and sheep and goats kind of that 700 somewhere in there. And everything's kind of holding its own. We've lost ground on the Packer cows since last week, and it's that time of the year. It happens every end of September, beginning of October. You can put it on your calendar within a couple of weeks. I mean, we lose ground on the cows. Like I said, if the numbers slow down, then they might need us again. But right now, but hell, we had a good run at it this spring and summer, so no complaints. Better than last year.
That's right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955 or call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We'll touch base with you after the sale. Thank you.
See you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
We'll do it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Columbus. Doug, how was last Wednesday's sale?
Had a good sale, Mr. Larry. We ended up with 1,017 head of cattle. The market looked steady on your calves. Packer cows and bulls sold a little cheap.
Walk the pens with us, Doug.
Yes, sir. On your weigh-in cows, thinner, lower yielding cows, 38 to 68. Medium flesh cows, 70 to 85. Better, higher yielding cows bring 88 to 108. Your bulls, lower yielding bulls, 88 to 109. Better high yielding bulls bring 112 to 126. Had a few pairs. Pairs bring from 1350 to 1850. Bred cows anywhere from 1,000 to 1,400. The calf market looked good again, steady for last week. 2 to 3 weight steers, 240 to 305. Heifers, 235 to 270. 3 to 4 weight steers, 230 to 285. Heifers, 220 to 270. 4 to 5 weight steers, 220 to 297. Heifers, $2 to 280. 5 to 6 weight steers, 210 to 292. Heifers, 190 to 244. 6 to 7 weight steers, 190 to 242. Heifers, 185 to 220. 7 to 8 weight steers, 174 to 236. Heifers, 170 to 209. And your 800 to 1,000 pound steers and bull yearlings bring 165 to 188. Heiferettes, 135 to 170.
Do you know of anything for this week?
Yes, sir. We've gathered some cattle up the last few days. Got some more cattle coming, so looks like we'll have a pretty decent run.
Tell everybody how to contact you for the next sale in Columbus.
Yes, sir. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call me at the office there, 979-732-2622.
Doug, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Larry. Y'all have a good week.
You too. Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle work in pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000 or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6 and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteel.com. SA.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or WholesaleSteelBCS.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. They had a sale Monday. Gary, how did it go?
We wind up with 961 head of cattle total. Had 169 cows and 16 bulls. The 100 supposed to get rained out, so I thought we'd have 1,000, 1,100, and we'd have got close if we'd have got those cattle, but we didn't. But the sale was good, Larry. Like I said, the quality calves are still bringing some good money. The number ones, 1.5s, they're sure enough cheaper. Cow market is off also. $3 to $4 probably. 2 and 3 weight steers, 214 to 315. Heifers, 204 to 290. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.39 to 350. Heifers, 222 to 320. 4 and 5 weight steers, 226 to 330. Heifers, 202 to 3 1/4. 5 and 6 weight steers, 212 to 281. Heifers, $1.94 to 3 1/4. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.99 to 280.83. Heifers, 203 to 295. 7 and 8 weight steers, $1.74 to 220. And the heifers, $1.89 to 285. And on the cow deal, we got 95 for the best cow. Slaughter bulls, 87 to $1.18. Stocker cows didn't have very many of those. 500 to 900. And the pairs the same way, 660 to 1110. Larry.
What do we know of for next week?
No, a few coming, not a whole bunch. I think everybody's hoping on this rain. We're supposed to get a pretty good chance tomorrow night and Thursday morning, and Thursday all day. So hopefully we'll have rain and general rain and norther coming in, and maybe it'll slow this thing down a little more.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can get us here at Cell Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Why should someone trust y'all with their farm and ranch investment, Aaron?
Good question, Larry. We fully believe that trust starts with truth and ends with truth every single day. We live by this code.
So tell me how that works when you're helping farm and ranch clients.
We understand that we're helping our clients with one of the most important transactions they'll ever make. We learn everything there is to know about the property, get professional photos and videos, create multiple marketing packages to send out, and we make sure all brokers and buyers know your ranch is available.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
Well, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen. It's Tuesday evening, looking toward the Wednesday sale at Pearsall. Kelly, what do you see?
Oh, we're gonna have a pretty good run, Larry. Getting close to 500 on hand right now, so I'm expecting 600-700. We did get pretty good rain through here yesterday. Kind of slowed things down right here local, but it didn't rain too far any side of us. It just kind of a little slim spot through here, but we're still catching some cattle from down south and other places. Got a couple of big sets of cows in here. Going to have probably close to 200 bred cows to offer tomorrow. Got quite a few young pairs as well. A set of first calf heifer pairs. Going to have a pretty good jag of some kind of young to middle-aged Brahman pairs as well, and pretty nice set of Brahman bred cows, and then several good sets of calves too. So anyway, expecting a good run, like I said, somewhere 600-700.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kelly.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. The website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. We've had some showers around up to 2 inches on our Charlotte ranch, and just about all our country got a good little shower or two. And I do want to remind your listeners that as we speak, I am on my way to auctioneer the Dudley Brothers Hereford Bull Sale tomorrow, the 5th, which is Thursday. We'll start at 11 a.m. We've got a powerful set of Hereford bulls. These are some of the best Hereford bulls in the country. I can highly recommend them. If you need more specific information, give me a call. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, don't forget, down on the farm at 5:45 a.m., 9:45 a.m., 12:45 p.m., and 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon. That's Down on the Farm Radio on this affiliate station or downonthefarmradio.com. Neighbor, let's take a short look at the grains. John Tuggle's report is not available until next Monday. Panhandle corn, 532.5 to 567.5. Milo, 467.5 to 502.5. Hard red winter wheat, 598.25 to 648.25. Texas cotton, 1,826 bales of East Texas, South Texas, 82.18 to 85.43. The average was 83.08. Neighbor, we're not average. We're the best farm show in Texas. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Good day.